Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Where to next? Where are we? We've not really got a clue, to be honest. Somewhere out in the ocean, because we're on floating about, bobbing about somewhere in the ocean, because we are on our very first cruise Virgins. How's it going so far?
It's like a big floating hotel.
It is pretty much exactly what we expected so far, a big floating hotel. So what we're going to do today is we're going to give you our first impressions from two cruise virgins on their first ever cruise. We're going to have a little look around this ship, which is the P&O Ventura. Just having our breakfast at the minute in the buffet, which is really good.
Really nice fruit salads.
We've got pancakes going on, croissants, bit of fruit, bit of yogurt. You can have a full English or your typical fried stuff. And I think this buffet is actually better than the restaurant we went in yesterday, which was the sit-down restaurant, which I wasn't right impressed with the breakfast.
I don't know if it's because there was quite a few of us yesterday, but it just seemed to be waiting.
Yeah, I think the sit-down restaurants are good if you want to be waited on, you want to be fussed over. That's not us, is it really? I prefer to have a look at see what's going on and then pick what I want. So we're going to have a little look around this buffet first, and then we'll take you around the rest of the ship. Breakfast done, ready to start the day, just finishing off our coffee. You can drink as much coffee, tea, water and fruit juices as you want in the buffet as well, don't you?
Got a nice peppermint tea over here.
Peppermint tea, what did you just describe it as a minute ago?
A toothpaste infused tea bag.
Toothpaste infused tea bag. Sounds lovely that, doesn't it?
Not a fan of tea, I'm not a fan of coffee, but I'm kind of losing my voice. I think it might be like, I don't know, the strange aircon and being freezing cold outside when you walk out. So I'm suffering with a cup of tea, so I thought I'd try this one today. Toothpaste flavoured.
Toothpaste flavoured. Will you be going for that one again?
If my throat still hurts, why not?
What I do like that you get in these cruise ships as well is these Horizon magazines with P&O, which explain everything every day what's going on. And there is something going on pretty much from 7 o'clock in the morning till about 2 o'clock in the morning, isn't there?
Yeah. You can always find something to do.
You can always find something to do. We're going to do a few games today, I think. We played ping pong yesterday, didn't we?
Yeah, I was really bad at that. But I did want to do the shuffleboard yesterday, but they told us it was too dangerous to play because the weather was bad.
The weather was horrendous yesterday.
I was quite upset about that.
This is day 3. We're on day 3?
I haven't got a clue.
We're on day 3, so we've just come out of the Bay of Biscay, which is apparently the worst bit for weather. We should be getting towards the north coast of Spain in the next few hours, and we're really hoping that the weather will pick up because it was pretty rough, weren't it?
When we set off in Southampton, it was glorious sunshine.
23 degrees in Southampton.
So while I was sat outside, got a bit of a dodgy tan going on. So here's me thinking, oh, I can top it up. No, I haven't seen any sun since we left Southampton.
And they say that you can't, obviously this is our first time on a cruise ship, so we have no idea. They say you can't feel it moving. You can, constantly.
I mean, we don't even drink, but I seriously feel like I'm a bit pie-eyed every time I walk about.
And Helen's considering getting a hammock when we get back home, just so that she can carry on enjoying that lovely suede feeling when you get in bed.
I didn't think I'd be able to sleep when we get back after no motion.
Rock-a-bye, baby, rock-a-bye. Right, enough of that anyway. Let's go and have a look around this cruise ship. So this is the Ventura, P&O Ventura. It's quite small for a cruise ship, I do believe, compared to some of them, which are absolutely massive. We have managed to find our way around, all right, haven't we, so far?
Yeah, but
I don't think we've explored it all yet, so hopefully we will.
Everything seems pretty close, so it's not like... I I'm a bit gutted because I thought there'd be a lot more walking involved and keeping me going.
Stairs, we've done plenty of stairs
So-
because you're constantly waiting for lifts otherwise.
Yeah, you've had no choice. You'd wait for a lift, but I met you used to stairs.
Yeah, so we've done a few flights of stairs, which is good because we're eating a lot of food. So that's helping combat that, isn't it?
Yeah.
Let's go have a look around the P&O Ventura. Here we go. One thing I do like is that when entering all the buffet restaurants, you've got these little stations just to wash your hands. Some simple little things, but it can help stop spreading germs and things like that, which when you're confined to a space like you are on a cruise ship, germs can spread quite quickly, I would imagine. So that was the buffet restaurant area called the Waterside, and then when you come through heading towards the front of the ship, you'll come into this indoor swimming pool, jacuzzi, relaxing area, I guess you would call it. There's a bar in this area as well. There's a bar in pretty much every room that you go in. You can get drinks around the clock pretty much, and sunbeds, and then next floor up, which is 16, we're on 15 now, is the outdoor pool and the sports area where we're going to be playing some games today. Ping pong tables, this is where I was playing yesterday in the competition. Didn't do too well, but I didn't embarrass myself, and they were all very, very nice. They were all very helpful, explained the rules to us, and didn't go too hard on us when we didn't have a clue what we were doing, really. Outside to the upper deck. So yeah, as you can see, the weather hasn't been great so far, but the way that we're heading, the direction we're going in is blue sky ahead, which is a relief. So it has been a bit rough and a bit nippy so far. So hopefully over the next few hours, as the day develops, we're going to be going into some better weather. This is what you would call the main pool area, I suppose. Main pool deck. Everyone's looking a bit chilly at the minute, wrapped up with, they've got the towels wrapped around them, jackets on. It's not what you would typically expect to see on a cruise ship, I don't suppose, but then he left from the UK, so you know, it's not the warmest country, is it? And we've only just got to the sort of north coast of Spain. Right at the front of the boat, 16th floor, is the spa and the gym area, and this is also where the Ivory Suite is, which is where our friends are going to be getting married, which is the reason that we're on this cruise in the first place. Let's go have a quick look at the adults only pool now on this ship. I've just been told off. It's not a boat, it's a ship. I got a very stern telling off a lady then. It's not a boat, it's a ship. I don't know the difference. What's the difference? It's a big boat, isn't it, really? So you've got another sun deck here. And I tell you what, I'm very, very happy to see that blue sky coming in. We're just off the coast of Portugal now. Just had a quick look, and the weather is improving, which is big relief. Blue sky on the way. Oasis pool, adults only area. And I think that very front bit might be only for those that have upgraded. I'm not really sure. It looks like you need a key to get in that bit, so we won't be able to go into that bit because we're we're running with the cheapies. Have a look at our cabin later. Our cabin's spot on actually. Yeah, we'll take you through a little look at our cabin later. It's the inside cabin, the cheapest one that you can get, and it's spot on. It's can't complain about the size of it. There's enough room in there, plenty of space to hang your clothes up and things like that, and a good little size bathroom. The weirdest thing is, because there's no natural light in the room, you haven't got a clue what time it is, what time of day it is, or something like that. I woke up today and I was like, hey, I have no idea what time it is. Is it daytime yet? Is it nighttime? Which is quite strange.
Okay, so I saw this thing on social media that people hide ducks on cruise ships. So we've planted a duck next to the towels, and we're just going to wait to see if anybody goes and picks it up.
I actually thought she was winding me up when she said this, but she's not. It is a thing. It is a thing because people have been talking about it. I've overheard people talking about
Ducks hidden all over the ship. So we've planted one. Let's see if anybody comes and gets it.
Let's see if anyone spots a hidden duck. It's not. It's hidden, but not out of sight.
Yeah, it's hidden inside.
Yeah. So let's see who the first person is that's going to find our planted duck. Whack whack. No takers so far.
Yeah, I think I hidden it too well in plain sight.
We'll come back later though and see if it's gone.
Yeah. So we'll. Yep, still no takers. So
We'll keep an eye on it.
We'll come back and have a visit. See
Maybe
if it's been
somebody
taken.
watching this video found it. Let us know in the comments. You never know. Right, where are we going next?
Shuffleboard.
We're going to play shuffleboard. No idea how you play this game. It was supposed to be on yesterday, but it was far too windy and rainy and just pretty rough, really, to be.
Told us it was too dangerous.
Told us it was too dangerous, which I can sort of get because you're basically shoving big wooden pucks around, aren't you? So yeah, if that had flown off, it probably could have killed somebody. Hopefully, the sun's coming out. Look at that, sunshine. So yeah, shuffleboard should be on today. Let's go see what this game's all about. So this is the shuffleboard court. Do they call it a court? A shuffleboard court? This is the I don't even know what it's called, but this is what you shove your pucks with.
You need the things to shuffle. Yeah.
Are they pucks? Do they call them pucks?
Like what it could do,
Sticks or paddles or cues, these can be called apparently. Or sticks. We've got a pro here.
No.
You're going to be showing us how it's done, aren't you?
I've seen the pro, I've seen the tour.
I'm quite excited to be playing shuffleboard. Helen's just looking for dolphins. Helen actually saw dolphins yesterday and I was absolutely fuming because it's the only time I didn't go out on the deck with her and she spotted dolphins. Have you played this before? Oh, at least we've got somebody who knows what they're doing.
This gentleman knows it.
Morning. Morning.
Welcome everyone. Bit of a nicer day today for shuffleboard. Does everyone know the rules? As if you're not sure on the rules for shuffleboard?
I've got a clue.
It's very nice and simple really. As you can see, we've got these targets laid out on the floor and it's as simple as using the pucks to score in the target. So I'll do a little demonstration for you about this. So for example, starting behind this line, you're using the stick and you're going to hug the puck like this, because what a lot of people try and do is whack it like it's a bat and ball. But what you want to do is hug it and from behind the line, push it down to the other side just like that, where you can see I've just scored a beautiful 9 points.
Woohoo!
Okay? Now, the catch is, you will only score any points if the puck lands perfectly in the square. If it's touching any lines, for example, like this, no score, doesn't get anything. Does that make sense to everyone? Yep. So, in the initial games, I've obviously randomised you up into teams. I'll be walking around to help out as well and check that everything's going on smoothly. You'll do 4 ends, which means you'll send it down that way, send it back this way, send it back that way, send it back this way, and then the winner will stay in and the loser will be knocked out of the tournament, okay? And then we'll eventually make our way down to a final. So when I call your teams out, 1 member of each team will stand on each end. So for example, my first team is Helen and Gary 1. That means Helen will stand on this end and Gary will stand on the other end. So you're sending the pucks to each other. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Excellent. I'll come round and make sure that makes perfect sense to everyone when we start things off as well. But as I said, Helen and Gary, you're my first team. and you're going to play against Eddie and Tiny in the first game, okay?
Helen, first up.
Peter and Bob.
Yes.
Karen, it's time for your second round.
Good shot, Helen. Put it into 10. He's put it into 10. Do you know what you're doing as well? Are you good at this?
Yeah, cool.
Are you? Right then. These two, Aid, and what's your name, sorry?
Lionel.
And Lionel, they're going to show us how this game is played properly right now.
We're going to try and show you.
And show us how it's done. And the sun's come out for you as well.
Beautiful, yeah.
Oh, look at that! Ooh, nearly knocked it out. And another one! Wow.
Got it. Oh, unlucky.
These guys definitely know what they're doing. Oh, and he's knocked that one out! What a shot!
Now you're knocked two out. Oh, you missed it.
So he's placed that one there so that he can't knock these out of the... But he has!
Oh.
He has! So that is how you're supposed to play shuffleboard. What did you think of that then, shuffleboard, first impressions?
Quite enjoyed it. I was getting into it.
Getting the hang of it, you were. You got through 2 rounds, 3 rounds?
2 rounds I did. What about you?
I got knocked out first round. It's the taking part that counts, not the winning, and I enjoyed it.
Wasn't on my bucket list, but it's now off my bucket list because I've done it.
Ticked it off. What else are we going to play today?
Want to check out the golf and the basketball.
And the beanbag thing.
Oh yeah, got beanbags later.
Beanbags, we'll go throw some beanbags around as well.
See what that's like.
Has it gone?
So we've come to check on the duck and the duck has gone.
The duck's gone! Somebody's picked the duck up. So we're heading to the back of the ship. Now I can't call it a boat because I got told off. It's a ship. Heading to the back of the ship.
No.
I think we might as well walk up the stairs.
Okay.
Yeah, we're going to walk up the stairs. Walk up the stairs. See if we can find our way. We haven't got lost on this ship yet.
Well, we did get stuck in the
We got
twilight
stuck. Got stuck in the foyer. There's a little bit in the middle.
on deck 6.
On deck 6 when you come out the lifts and there's just nowhere to go.
Yeah.
So we've got stuck there, but we're managing to find our way around most of it.
Yeah.
No, we can't get out here. We've just said that. Oh, we can go up again. Yeah, keep going up. Keep going up. Show us the way, Helen. Show us the way.
Exit. Just go out there.
Yes, out to this deck. We're heading to the golf and basketball court and whack some golf balls. Top deck. Round here. This is also where you'll find the kids pool area and the kids club around this side. Have a little look at the kids pool area. They call the terrace pool. A bit windy up here, top deck. Oh yeah, these stairs, this is what we're looking for. Another large sun deck area here, right at the back. There's plenty of sunbeds, plenty of space for sunbathing, but of course you need a bit of sun for that, which we are actually getting now. It's warmed up, hasn't it?
Yes, well warm.
Remember, we're used to Spanish temperatures. That's a pretty cool view, that though, isn't it?
Yeah,
That is nice.
Quite happy just stood here watching the world go by.
Dolphins, look out for some dolphins. See if you can spot some. very top deck then, and it's a bit windy up here. So this is where you can whack a few golf balls, play a little bit of tennis or basketball.
Let's go and hit some balls.
Let's go and hit some balls. I actually used to play golf quite a lot, but I haven't played for quite a few years. A couple of years actually since I played. Still got it! Found the rackets.
Got the ball.
No basketball.
Let's go play some tennis.
Practice shot. You're allowed a couple. Warm up.
Also quite a bit of wind on here.
There you go.
Oh, that's out.
Okay. It's a small court, though, isn't it? It's more like paddle size than tennis. You're going to try and hit me with it now. Oh, you did as well. So I think down there, that's where we're going to be playing that beanbag game, isn't it?
Yeah, I think that's it.
Get a great view of the ship.
Should we go see if we can find the arcade while we're waiting for the beanbag to start?
Yes. Down to deck 7. We'll have a look at the bars on that deck and try and find the theatre. We've not looked at that. And the video games arcade, which I can't see anywhere on here.
No, I've only seen it advertised once.
Down onto deck 7.
This is where we played bingo.
Yeah, we did karaoke. This is probably the livelier of the bars on a night, isn't
Yeah,
it?
because this has the late night disco, which we haven't made yet.
We haven't made it past midnight, I don't think, have we?
No. We've been getting the hot chocolate late at night and going
Late night snacks, bit of hot chocolate, a few biscuits and bed.
Absolutely rammed in here last night for the karaoke.
Packed, wasn't it? And the next bar on deck 7 is the Tamarind Club. So in this Tamarind Club they've had quizzes on, pianists on a night. It's more of a relaxing feel, I would say, this bar. Then you come into what they call, yeah, the atrium, which is the centre, the midship. You've got all your shops, duty free. Another bar over there. This is where the captain did his speech when we first arrived, a welcome speech. So we're going to go down a deck to deck 6. Next bar you come into is the Exchange. This is where they've had football on. They had all the Premier League games at the weekend.
And if you walk through, you've got the Fortunes Casino.
Yeah, I'm not going to go in there because I don't think you'll be able to show that. But over that side is where the casino is as well.
Quite a few slot machines, a few tables.
We've done all right, haven't we, on the casino?
Well,
We lost. Did we lose 40 quid the first day? And then played another 40 the second day, but we won 70 back, so we're a tenner down overall on the casino,
bad.
which is not bad. And now we're venturing into the unknown because we haven't been down here yet, and we're hoping this is where we're going to find the games arcade. And I think this is it. Oh, this will be our favourite room.
Oh, I'm liking this.
I'm liking this. Lots of flashy lights.
Kung Fu Panda. Kung Fu
Lots
Panda.
of fun sounds. Clowns machine. Kung Fu Panda.
You gonna give it a go?
I'm going to give it a go. Normally I'm a bit of a pro at this, aren't I? I get the 500 tickets quite often. Are you ready? Round complete.
I've got to have another go.
Helen's going to have a go at the milk jug. Is this a beanbag? Beanbag throw?
No.
A balls?
Oh.
Oh!
That's it. I'm giving up. I'm giving up. Not impressed with that. I reckon it's the sway on the boat.
I think that's got something to do with it. I think it's throwing us all into a whole off balance. Continuing forward, and we're heading into the theatre now, the Arena Theatre. Okay, something was going on in there, so we're not going to film that. Not today. Try and get another glimpse of the Arena Theatre for you before we go.
I'm loving angels instead.
So as promised now, here's a little look at our cabin, an inside cabin, the cheapest one, probably one of the smallest I would say, and we're right at the back of the ship in the aft. So when you come in, straight through, bedroom. They're not a bad size to say these are the smallest ones. You've got plenty of room, and I mean we're used to camper van motorhome travel, so this is quite spacious to what we're used to. It's not very often we actually stay in hotels. You've got a TV in here, and you've got a little kettle. You get your coffee and your tea filled up every day. Dressing table, through shelves, drawers. There is a fridge as well, and a nice big mirror. And then just before you get into the bathroom, you've got your wardrobe space, plenty of shelves, there's a safe in there, and there's lots of hangers and lots of space for hanging up those posh frocks and your glad rags for your cruise. Then you've got your bathroom. There you go, which it does look pretty tight when you look at it like this, I suppose, but like I say, we're used to sort of camper van motorhome bathrooms, so this is quite big for us. Right, we're going to try out the poolside grill for lunch today. Not tried this, not tried the food from here yet, so let's see what the poolside grill is all about. Hot dogs, burgers and chips. I will have a cheeseburger and chips, please. Thank you very much, sir. There we go, look at that. That is fast food. Took all of 30 seconds. Stick me some salt on.
Would you like a sauce pot?
Yes, I'll have a ketchup pot, please. Perfecto. Right then guys, so come to the crunch time. What is the conclusion for our first impressions of two cruise virgins after on day 3 of their first ever cruise at sea? What do you think?
It's like a big floating hotel. I can see the appeal, but for me, I feel caged.
It's not really our type of holiday this at all, is it?
We haven't got off yet, so we don't know how we feel about getting on and off, but for the first 3 days at sea, I feel a bit caged.
Yeah, we don't really travel. When we travel, we don't go on holiday to hotels. We like to be out and about, exploring different places, seeing different things. Sometimes we walk 20 to 25 kilometres in a day, just walking around, exploring cities and streets and things like that. Even though there's a lot to do on this cruise, there is stuff going on all day. It is still pretty much.
And there is stuff that we've never dreamed about doing. I mean,
yeah, we've tried new things. Shuffleboard,
table tennis tournament. I mean, even hitting the golf balls up there way in the sky, that was different.
yeah.
And the shows, the food, just a lot of food.
A lot of food. I think I wouldn't rule out doing a cruise again.
No, I wouldn't.
But I would look for one that has less time
at
sea
to start
on
with.
ship. I think the holiday for us is really going to start when we first get off and start exploring. That side of it, I am really looking forward to the fact that you get to see a lot of different places in a short period of time. That is a good side of cruising. I'm hoping that's what we're going to really enjoy. But the ships, there's absolutely nothing wrong with the ship. There's nothing wrong with the food. There's lots going on. It's just not really our kind of holiday, is it?
No, and it's, for me, very cold.
And there's a lot of people. There's a lot of people as well.
It's kind of hard to hide.
Yeah, we like to go to secluded places because we live in a very busy tourist city where there's lots of people all the time. So we're finding it hard to sort of get away from people, which we do like our own time quite a lot as well, don't we, when we're on holiday. So there you go, guys. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this video. I hope you've enjoyed having a little look around the P&O Ventura and seeing what it's like for two cruise virgins on their first ever cruise. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to the channel and we'll see you on the next video, which will be on land at Funchal in Madeira.
See you soon.